Hi, my name is Pearl Clapp, and I'm a tattoo artist slash illustrator currently living in Toronto. I finally finished my Moleskine sketchbook, so I wanted to make a little video and show you what's inside. I'm gonna apologize in advance for my hands not matching up with my words. I decided to re-record the audio and then I sped the video up a little bit, so yeah, apologies. Yeah, so this is a little drawing based on like a painting I did a while ago. A lot of this stuff is just straight pen to paper. Like I didn't really draw it out first. Like this little weird baby bird. This guy, I don't know what he is. It's fun to draw that way because a lot of weird stuff happens. Most of the sketchbook has been like ink, like brush pen on paper. I didn't really get into using other mediums on this until I started my 365 challenge in March. Yeah, pen to paper, pen to paper. I actually made a patch of that little hand. More just brush pen stuff. This is just a guy that I saw on Instagram whose makeup looked cool, so I decided to draw him. That's with like ballpoint pen and some pink micron. So this is actually from a couple years ago. I've had this sketchbook for a few years and I didn't actually start like really filling it until like this year, but that was Over the Garden Wall inspired. My fave show. Yeah, and here's some boobs. I don't know if I'm allowed to show that stuff. Some weird self-portraits and a bush. Again, I don't know if I'm allowed to show that, but yeah. This is me and Matt. He is in a band called Spinebuster, so I made him a little shirt, and these are like the actual tattoos that we have, except for that fish. I'm planning on getting the thing I have there removed and getting that there instead. So just making plans. This is my Sadie. She's almost 9 now. This is just, it started out as just like marker, like Crayola marker, and there was no black, and then I hated it. So I just like kept adding black until I liked it. And this paper actually holds up really well because like it didn't go through to the next page and it was a lot of black. This is like just a perfect example of how the whole friggin' show is. If you know, you know. I was at home for Christmas and we were watching Elf, so I was just drawing things from the movie because I've seen it a million times, so I didn't really need to pay that much attention. Fire. I have a problem. I add fire to everything. Another little self-portrait. This is a painting of me by me for me on my 23rd birthday. I just spent the day painting. It was nice. Those are my rats. I'm thinking about cutting my bangs again that short. I know I'm gonna hate it, but I really want to. Laundromat drawing. I didn't know that you could, like, if you lived right around the corner from the laundromat, you could just go home while your laundry was in there. And so I would just sit there for hours and do my laundry, and I'd have nothing to do, so I'd draw. This is from when Matt got like a little cut on his back from a lawn ornament, and he insisted that he needed a tetanus shot. So we went to the hospital and we waited, and I was drawing people in the waiting room. And if I heard their name get called, I would write it down. I only got 2 of them. And laundromat. Matt was with me that time, so I drew him. More laundromat stuff. If you recognize any of these people, let me know. I was just kind of like practicing drawing faces quickly. Some different styles. I feel like this is someone on Instagram, but I don't remember. some Halloween-y stuff. This was a 365 drawing. I had like an empty page, I went back and did it, but this is officially my first day of 365, March 11th, 2018. That was like pencil, crayon, and pen. And I actually made a video of this one that's on here. And more 365 stuff. This was 2 days. I was just kind of doing a lot of little random stuff. I didn't really have a plan for the 365. I just wanted to just draw and see what happened. The little bird planter, I used to draw those all the time, like a few years ago. I'm trying to get back into doing things that make me happy. That's my Poppy, my little pup. One of two. And I was just kind of like, this was acrylic ink, and I was messing around with doing just like 3 tones. So like black, gray, white, dark blue, light blue, white, that sort of thing, and just, you know, seeing what would happen. I liked it. I might like go back to this, but I don't know. These are 2 empty pages that I found like right before I was going to film this. So I was like, oh, I should probably fill these. So this is kind of how I draw now, like when I do my 365 stuff. Just scribbly, pastel, pencil, crayon. I'm still in an ink phase here. That's Lucy Moon. Yeah, the moths. The moths again. This is acrylic. I really like this sketchbook. It's just like a standard Moleskine sketchbook, but the paper is like so thick and it's really smooth. I did this one and I didn't like it, so I ended up doing a second one and then posting that one. But I like the idea, I just didn't really like how I executed it, and the colors and the material and the texture, pretty much everything. More moths. That was a laundromat one again. I draw women with like massive hips, I don't know why. Douglas fir. March, I was having a kind of rough month. A lot of unfortunate things were happening, like just like me being clumsy on top of just bad things in life. So yeah, it kind of comes through in my daily drawing stuff. I just like made a list of a couple bad things that had happened. Just little things. I actually like this one, the snake hand. I spent more than like 10 minutes on it, so it came out a bit better. Me, a 4-eyed screaming bird refusing to leave its house for the next week because I just like, you know, was having a bad time. I didn't know what to draw this day, so I drew my dinner. If you need some sketchbook ideas, that's one of them. And I really didn't like this bat. I posted it anyway, but I was doing the 3-tone thing again, and it's acrylic, but I just like, it didn't come out how I wanted, and it was a little bit hard to see, like, distinguish what's what. And also, I don't like doing flowers around things, I've realized. This, I had like a whole page drawn. He was leaning on a fence, and there's a cat on the fence right under this like little heart thing on the graph paper, and then I just decided that I didn't want to finish it after I'd painted like the pumpkin guy and part of the cat. I'm just like, nope, I'm done. So, and that's okay. If you don't want to do something, just tape some crap over it. More animal studies. Just kind of seeing how many things I can fit in a page of the one animal. I really like this one, the squirrel. That one's gouache, not acrylic. Just pen stuff. I like the sheep one. Little blue spotted salamander and some tulips that I had bought. I live in a basement apartment, so I can't have like alive plants, so I just went and bought like a bundle of, you know, put it in water tulips, watch them die. But they're fun to draw. Little cat study. I think that was the last of the studies, and that was just like a jar of buttons that my mom had. So I guess it's technically still life. I like this one with the fire. I know, fire on everything, but it reminded me of Over the Garden Wall, which is my fave show. This is all still brush pen stuff. I'm just like kind of playing around with drawing faces in my like little illustrative style. I'd like to do more of that. I just haven't really been doing it lately. Pumpkin, ghost girl, skeleton girl. My go-to if I don't know what to draw is a skull in dirt with something coming out of it. Fire or plants or buildings or something. Those are my three go-to add-ons. And then, but the main one is just like a skull. And then these pages, I don't like drawing on these ones because they don't fold down all the way. So I was making like little lists of things that I could do for like work and for Society 6 and stuff. So I was keeping notes there. And then a little potion, a little jar. Just straight ink to paper. Hope it doesn't suck. It's okay. Little hot leaf that someone gave me. It used to be an entire leaf, but I guess my sketchbook ate it. And this came with it. Yeah, I got paint chips all over my hands from the table. This came with it, and I don't know why I didn't throw it out. It seemed too sentimental, I guess. This is my current business card, upside down. A little fern that my mom grabbed me when she was blueberry picking last summer because she figured I would want to draw it or keep it or something. She was right. I try to keep at least one of every sticker that I make, just as like a memory. So that's one. That's from last summer. That's from like a couple summers ago. Little switchblades. That's from last summer. A lot of ladies. That's from a few summers ago. Sometimes I give stickers to people after I tattoo them if they want. Oh yeah, this is from when Matt got his little scratch. So, I kept that. This is my first business card ever. I actually tattooed that design on someone. And this is another, that's from like 3 years ago. And then the business card again. And that's it. Just gonna put it all back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I wish I had better places to keep my plants, but honestly, this is it. Hope you liked it, and see you next time. Maybe I've been making these like mini sketchbooks, like weekly ones, so I might do a big tour of those once I have enough. I have like 10 so far. Yeah, so I just wanted to quickly talk about this little list here. When I first started, I made a list of things that I wanted to accomplish by doing this 365 challenge, and they were loosen up because I feel like my drawing can feel stiff sometimes, and that's something I wanted to work on. Get faster, because obviously with tattooing I like to have designs to people well before their tattoo day. So getting faster in general was important to me. Become more confident. That's just like an all around thing. Diversify subject matter. I do sometimes get stuck, like if I'm having a day where I don't know what to draw, I do like go back to my safety drawing things, like skulls and flowers and stuff, and figure out in general my style, which I think I've actually like started getting there, which is awesome because I didn't think that it would happen this fast. I mean, it has been like 100 something days, but yeah, I feel like I'm getting there. And draw on command, not just when I feel like it, which is again something that I like wanted to work on with tattoo stuff, and it's just transferred over to everything. And draw for myself more, because with my job I am a lot of the time just drawing things exactly how someone else has asked me to draw it. So getting to do something for myself every day has been really nice. So close. Okay. There's one more thing I want to add. If you have ever considered doing this 365 challenge, I highly recommend it. I mean, like, it is a lot. Like, 365 days is a little crazy. But I feel like after doing this, even for just like 120 odd days, that I'm like more able to just wake up in the morning and start drawing, and I'm able to like create a little finished piece in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you know, and I have something to show for it. I've tried something new. So if you're ever thinking of doing it, like, just go for it. Even if you do like 20 days, like, any amount of days is good. It doesn't have to be an entire year. And yeah, I think that was it. I hope you liked the video. Bye. Look at this guy. I found him at a thrift store. He's like a fully gold little old lady puppy. Anyway, bye!